Here you go, world. There you go. Little kings make big night. That always reminds me to be with the king, meaning Martin Luther King and how he would calmly handle today. And also, every morning, this is how it works for me. So, with the king and the key. And the key is John F. Kennedy. And what stands out from his name, like our son's Knoxley, the K and then the EY, also for John F. Kennedy. So with the king and the key is 17 letters, and we have that now also, and it was $12.17 and 1777, I think. Whatever you'll see at the beginning of this is the answer. I do everything, not laying here or sitting up, or the walks I take and everything, going, what's the next 17 I could, no. You're always going to get the truth. And so, because if I said to this world, if Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy were here right now and said, we need 7 days to figure out how to help the world see things differently, will you wait for us? Everyone in the world, I'm pretty sure, at least from my age group and above, would go back to when we were teens or you were teens, anybody, and go, yeah, I would love to listen to it. Or even you've come to this point now of going, yes, I would listen to those two together, not one against the other. Anyways, I have all these thoughts and this is how it works, and we would listen to them. And so know and trust that because of the brain soul we can use that's here, and John F. Kennedy's many years later nephew has written a book about it, and I got to page 2 after my brain surgery, and it made sense to me as to how our brains can do this. So I'm never here to brag. I'm here to say, yes, every one of you can do it. So with the king, if you shut your eyes, you know that Martin Luther King, you would listen to everything all day, every day. Every one of you. And then with the king and the key. This is a habit factory I want to share with the world. Sorry, I feel I'm supposed to share with the world. And I am led not by Jeremy knows everything. No. No. Because I almost left this earth in December for sure. Because this was off. And then came back on. But in only one way. And I don't spend even seconds anymore on how grateful I am, but my brain and soul have been taken over completely at the highest level I've ever been in my life into what I share and how I share it. And always reminding that every one of you in this world are one step ahead of me once you choose to let the brain soul take over. So with the king and the key, all of you are every day if you shut your eyes in the morning and say, okay. And that is a good point, because if we were young and chose to go back to a young mindset, in a sense, we wouldn't care about cash, we wouldn't care about things, we would do everything we could to say bye to depression and ups and downs, because life's like a jump rope, Blue October, but anyways, and anxiety and everything. We can do this, and if Martin Luther King were here on earth, and I could keep going through these lists, and John F. Kennedy, at least those two, we would say, yes, don't let them be voted upon, and then we only get to hear one, we want both. Because they both have different talents, but very similar men. So with the king and the key, 17, and it was 17 letters, but $12.17. And man, I have all this to show you that it's real. I don't pick my customer number. It starts with 17. I didn't notice that for years, by the way, until all this started happening. But there's 5 7s in this order. And I'm getting it so we eventually can put it up at the same place where everyone can have a place they go to or they don't want to leave. And my belief is, and I'm very comfortable with being able to show with the world how some of you, your job, if you want to call, will be not necessarily going somewhere where you get paychecks and such, but being that stranger and the person that helps with all happiness every day and in moods of others, and then the others with talents of things that this is easy. I'm not going to get into it, but I promise. And I also am here to say I think that way and believe that way because of an amazing addiction and where it came from and how I look now at everybody differently and took everything they've taught me in life, every single person that I met. And this is what my brain has done. Now that, so you know, it's not a situation where you go, well, that's neat, but this is a lot of information, Jeremy. I understand that. But you don't have to go, is that what I'm supposed to do? No. Once your brain soul gets kicked on through the habit factory and you have the key and you remember the king and queen You all are, that you will find your way. So going all in is the best bet. Yeah, that's 17. That's another one. But all of us going all in to choosing the newest, best way, and it occurs with your brain and your soul at the same time. And that is beautiful. On that note, oh, sorry. I always have to end at 3, 2, 1, like when I was crossing the road yesterday. So 3, 2, 1.